New Bad Omens. I haven't heard this yet. You have. Special guest Lauren Babic, cover song extraordinaire, who's also been releasing some amazing original music.
Just let it die. But after all you've done, I can walk away. Just take your taste and
You're going to do a cover of this one also, right?
I am. I think the first time I heard this, it was just so up my alley. And this was probably one of the first Bad Omens songs that I truly latched to.
Okay.
And I think it just had me humming it and singing it. Kind of how I choose my covers. It's like, okay, if I'm humming it, I'm singing it, it's go time.
All right. Well, let's see why. Are the kids that are being shown, is that any relation to Noah or anything, or do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I think with the trailers that they dropped on their Instagram, it seems like there's more to this like cinematic movie type music video.
Yeah, they're not about releasing singles necessarily. It's like, let's tell a story kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's kind of the route they're going. They are a pretty cryptic band. So
yeah,
I'm just really curious to see where this visual aspect goes.
oh, I can't leave, but I can't be in this place. This must all be an illusion, skipping frames, years of living with a cold and empty space.
he's another one of those singers that sighs a lot, you know, at the end of his phrases. But he's got a little bit different timbre to his voice here than I'm used to from Noah. He's longer and a bit more moany, whereas he would be brighter before, I feel like.
Yeah, and he's definitely dropping his larynx a little bit. Mm-hmm. And it's almost a little bit more operatic, but I think it's bringing more of a haunting flair, especially the way that the production is working with it.
Yes.
Oh, I can't leave.
Yeah.
Can't leave. His vibrato is really tight.
Yeah. Like almost on the verge of tears also, you know?
Years of living with a cold and empty space, and it haunts me.
A lot of breathing out of the phrases.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the sigh, but this.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I think I'm safe, do you feel love? I know I don't, with no one to hold.
Shivers. Whoa.
I love that.
I also love that he's leaning into that compression. We get a little bit of distortion from him, and then he abandons into his head voice there.
Every time I think I'm safe, do you feel love? I know I don't,
Ugh.
with no one to hold. Do you feel love?
It's also interesting, too, that once he got to that posture, he brightened up into a bit more of the Noah that we sort of, you know, I mean, this is also new. This posture is a bit new for him, too. He brightened up as soon as he went to that compression.
Do you feel love? Do you feel love? When you're alone,
Beautiful.
do you feel it all? Do you feel love? Do you feel
That note, it's like you want him to sing it. It's a synth, but that was a really cool arranging choice. Whoa.
love?
Do you feel love? I mean, that's not what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you want that to be the case. That's so cool. Ugh. That's cool. Like a film by Bad Omens.
It's so cool, right?
Yeah.
I love that. It's very artistic.
Like a frenzy, like an ocean overflow.
Can we talk about the sound of that bass?
It's huge. And I love a 3/4 time signature. Like a frenzy. So it gives this like sway, almost like a haunted waltz. It's such a vibe.
Like a frenzy, like an ocean overflow. This must all be just an accident at most.
Most.
Yeah, he flips up most.
That's super cool.
Flips up. It's so cool.
Just an accident at most. Oh, I'm changing.
He's got that low larynx sort of changing. Really interesting, different characters coming out of his voice here.
And I feel like a ghost, like a specter. In your headlights on the road. Do you feel love? I know I don't. With no one to hold.
Oh, man. He is abandoning out of his compression in nearly every line.
Allowing that air dump to come through, but I think it bodes to the song.
Yeah.
And how it's desperate, it's longing. It has this very melancholic feel to it. And one thing I notice about one of his very specific characteristics of how he sings is the way he does vowels, especially the O vowel. So when he says love, it's not love, it's love and don't. Like he rounds out the O's at the end.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
With the headlights on the road. Like he at the end. It's very characteristic of Noah, which I notice he does a lot in this song.
Yeah, that's interesting. And, do you feel loved? I don't. You're right. It's like he's grasping for love with every single phrase and narrating by the way he's delivering the melody right along with the lyrics. And you think about it, that's something that every singer should do, right? But
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't do that. They go for the notes. And we notice so many isms here, right? The way he's sort of crying into his vowels, the way that he's sighing and whimpering out of phrases, the way that when he's singing softer, he's dropped the larynx and it's kind of this, and then he gets up into this. There's that contrast, right? Of that's every bit of a narrative in vocal performance that his actual lyrics are. Another thing too, when he gets more aggressive in his singing, he has next to no vibrato, right? There's that fast vibrato when he's in the beginning, and you mentioned he dropped his larynx, but when he really gets into it, it's straight. And I think it's intentionally straight. I saw an interview with him one time where he was talking about being intentional about vibrato. And I found that fascinating. Way that it, listen to it.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a complete vocal break. Like, it's an intentional vocal crack.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. An emotional performance that even in a not perfect vocal, it is still beautiful. Because that is just a vocal crack.
It strikes me as something that was done on purpose, but the result wasn't anticipated, right? Mm-hmm. It's almost as if, he's going to do the yodel vocal crack thing, but how pronounced it ended up being,
yeah,
you can't plan that.
The way that it hurts, that is coming off as a sigh.
Yes. The way that it hurts. See, if I try to be too intentional with it, I end up sounding too yodely. The way that it hurts. But he ends up going and hitting a note that makes sense. But that's not on purpose. It can't be on purpose, because it's
nuts.
It works, but I've learned to live with the way that it hurts. Something you're missing.
And there's that little fast vibrato when he's singing softly that I love.
With the way that it hurts.
There it is again. And there's that vocal break, sing screaming, Wait, what note was it? You can hear him going in and out of it, right? You hear those inconsistencies in there, but you hear a very definitive note.
Yeah, he starts the hurts with like a really the way that it hurts. And you hear that it's dissipating, it's breaking up. You hear the vibrations and it's imperfectly perfect.
He hasn't locked into a full scream, right? Just like what you did there, you hear the voice.
And you hear this grain and things happening, but he's not. It's actually quite a relaxed choice, very intentionally, very technical. You're opening it, allowing these vibrations to be very audible
while constricting over that openness. I like that that's the only moment that we've had where he's really opened up and let us have it. He's really good at that in a lot of songs. That just giving you, not overwhelming you with intensity. It's in that volatility and in the ups and downs and different flavors of his voice that we really thrive as a listener.
It's tasteful songwriting. And at this point, when he gives us that scream, and then you get a time signature change, and you expect a breakdown there, but I think that's just good songwriting.
Yeah.
Keeping it fresh. But then for him to hit, do you feel love? So really breathy after that big scream that he does. It's perfect.
It is. So as we hear Noah exploring lots of different techniques here, right? I mean, the vocal breaks, the yelly, pitchy scream that's super volatile. It's not about the technique. I mean, especially in this context, it's not about the technique.
Yeah, and there's so many things that I want to bring to the table when I cover this song vocally. How can I translate my emotions through my singing and show how I'm feeling to the world through my voice and connecting in that way? And I'm really excited to bring my own choices and emotions to this song when I cover it. So with How to Awaken Your Inner Monster, that free chorus, I explain some warm-ups to help you connect with your voice and how to get in that mindset of how to translate your emotions and your feelings through your performance and through your voice.
Click the link below in the pinned comment or video description to join Lauren's free course. Like all the reverse effects happening. That's super cool. I didn't pick up on the significance of that contrast until you pointed it out. Thank you for that. That's awesome.
You expect this, because the song crescendos in its own way, but it doesn't crescendo vocally.
Yes.
It crescendos in an instrumentation way. And then as the instruments get more intense, he just lets it go. So dainty, so breathy. But then the instruments, it's almost like a Nine Inch Nails type industrial pulse behind it. And it's like a perfect contrast.
I like the word you used, choice, when it came to writing, because we have this climactic, yell, broken singing, right? We have that. Yeah. And then the band comes in, and then it's almost you have him like just bleeding, in this state of wallowing. I mean, it really does feel like wallowing. And I think if he would have continued to crescendo with the rest of the band, you would have gotten this sense of, that pseudo-masculinism that we really don't want right now. Like that's not what this genre wants. That's not what we want as a culture. We want like realism. We want to admit, do you feel loved? I don't feel loved. Like, it's kind of funny. I was on a plane yesterday and I was just watching Rocket Man, the Elton John.
The biopic?
Yeah. He really, is seeking love. I mean, that's the theme of that. And I think just watching that and then watching this, they really go together hand in hand in being vulnerable and getting in touch with who you are is one step to accepting love that people want to give you, as opposed to just being louder and louder and louder, and in the face, notice me, which is what I think a lot of songs that reach this level of climax end up doing.
Yeah.
And he's again narrating it with the writing. He's making these choices that support it in such a profound way.
Mm-hmm. And I respect that, especially now when we're seeing a lot of like heavy bands try and push this, like, how heavy can we get?
Yeah, right.
And what sort of like reaction can I get out of you by like doing something completely outrageous? Mm-hmm. But I think this going completely opposite of that vocally is super tasteful, and I like appreciate that a lot.
That's something that Sleep Token and Vessel are doing so well too, right? And it's working so well. And the blend of the synths with that subdued
like vocoder type production.
Yeah.
Feel love, 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 love. Just climbing down.
Was that the end? Mm-hmm. So they never. Whoa.
Right?
That one-ups it again for me.
This is just like a perfect example of songwriting choices and vocal choices.
Restraint.
If you just go in and show your full cards, every song, which is what I'm working on as a vocalist, like Noah's capability and range is insane.
Yeah.
Like his range is massive. He can do all of it. But he's not showing all his cards in one song, and I think that what I'm learning is what separates a good vocalist and recording artist from a great recording artist is you want to tell the story of your voice over like a big picture for the sake of like your artistry and each individual song, instead of trying to shoehorn like everything you can do in every single song.
Yeah.
And I came to realize that with time, because I don't think it's necessarily copping out or selling out. It's just being tasteful and making choices to make the best song and emotional experience that you can.
I said restraint earlier, but it's more like connection, strategic connection. What can I do with my voice to communicate strategically? And if I'm using these aspects or these techniques, scream, singing with distortion, whatever, size and vocal breaks, all those things. If I'm using those in a way that serves my communication and my connection with the people listening, great. But I think you cross a line, like you're saying, where it becomes inauthentic when it's just about like, okay, now I'm going to go for a scream just so I can show I can do this scream.
Right.
That's not what we're hearing here. That's not the example. Well, if you'd like to go deeper with Lauren in learning how to truly connect with your voice, finding out what it can do so that you can express with it in authentic ways, start by clicking the link below in the pinned comment or video description and joining her free warm-ups course.
How to awaken your inner monster.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing me this song. I look forward to hearing your cover of this soon.